Thank you for joining me for Gong Interval Yoga. Today's practice is called Yoga for Stability and Balance. In this sequence, we will challenge your balance, and in doing so, we will bring you to a place of stability. So when you're ready, let's get on our mats and get started. Lying down on your back, starting on the floor, pull your knee towards your chest, rotating your knee outwards and back in, warming up the hamstrings, the hip, the glutes, inwards and outwards. Transitioning to our other leg, grab the knee and the shin, pull it towards your chest, and pulling the leg towards the outside of the body and back in towards the center. Getting a lot of muscle groups here. Warming up the leg and the pelvis. And beginning to get into the lower back too. Bring both knees up and grabbing your feet if you can. If not, your ankles will do. And we're going into Happy Baby, and we're rolling with Happy Baby as you would see babies doing, rolling from side to side. Or just a little gentle wobble. Again, beginning to warm up the back here. Stretching the arms, the legs, and transitioning again. We're going to bring one bent leg in and lengthen the other one, and we're going to roll onto the front of that knee and lift up into a side stretch and come back down. Rolling onto that forward knee, opening up the side of your body and dropping back down. Once again, fluid movement. Stay on this side now, roll up and hold this position. Arms lengthened, side body lengthened, and then lifting that long leg. The arm goes towards the opposite wall. Pull in your stomach muscles here, your abs. This works your obliques, the whole of the side of your body. Just in the same position, you can push your toes back a little bit to give yourself balance, and then grab your foot if that's possible for you. If not, just go into a straight leg and pull that foot towards your glutes. And here we're getting balance. In our movement. We're going to have a little rest here between sides. Grab a cushion if you'd like to come down on top of a cushion for child's pose. Drop into the floor. Relax out your shoulder muscles. Sinking further. If you've no cushion, you can put one fist on top of the other and lean your head on that. And now we're ready to go to the other side. Bend in the other leg, straighten out the other one to the side, roll onto that knee, lifting up Bring out that dancer in you, dropping down, lifting up, lengthening out the side. Fluidity in this movement. Up we go. And back down again. Last one. Okay, so make sure that you pull your foot in on the bent leg a little bit to balance, going up on your knee, lengthening out your leg, and your arms are one big straight line whilst you lift your leg to the side. And then if it's available to you, you can drop that arm and push that arm out towards the wall. Pull in your abs, pull up your pelvic floor, strength and focus, and down we come. Up again on that knee. Grab our foot behind if that's available to us, otherwise just put your leg out straight again and pull that foot towards the glutes. We're going to get a little bit of an arch in the back here. Lovely stretch down the hip flexor. Opens up the pelvis, breathing into that movement. And down we come. Standing up. We're going to bend one of our legs just slightly to get a bit of mobility, and then bend our other leg over that, placing the heel on top of the knee. And then staying in that bent position, holding, balancing, and if you fall, just start again. This is not about the goal, it's about the journey. One leg straight ahead, the other one slightly opened at the back. We're going to dip down and come straight back up, and then fold forward. You don't need to go the full length of this movement, dipping down with that bent leg, opening up your shoulders, and then prayer position, fold forward. Fluidity. Grab some blocks if you have them here, otherwise you can just lean on your leg. We're now going to go into a static move on this forward fold. Pull from the top of your head to keep your back, to keep your back long, and then lean down on those blocks or on your knee or any part of your leg, and if you can reach the floor, do that, lengthening out the back. Lengthening out the back of those legs, and up we come. To the other side now. So just a gentle bend in those legs. Wrap your foot over the other knee. Try and keep your shoulders back here. Prayer position. Breathing. Balance. And a wobble is okay too. Lovely. Coming out of that movement now, drop that leg behind. One leg in front of the other. The back leg is slightly opened, the foot is slightly open, and then you're going to drop down on that knee. Open your shoulders, prayer position, and drop your back down. We don't go the full length, just warming up that position. Dropping your knee, opening your shoulders, and prayer position, fold forward. Once again, drop into that knee, pull back your shoulders, and We'll finish there to get ready for our static forward bend. Your knee is loose but straight at the same time. Pull from the top of your head, lengthen your back. Keep the knee loose, don't overextend the back of the leg. Drop down to your shin or to the floor if that's available for you. Drop into that. Loosen your neck. The weight of your head can drop down if that's comfortable for you. Breathing out. And the gong will bring us out of this move. Up we come. So with your feet a bit wider than your hips, you can grab a block or cushion to put under your heels for our squat position if it's too hard for you to go down completely. And we're going to go into a squat, and then we're going to come back out of that squat and bend forward. Grounding down, dropping the pelvis, and coming back up to a forward bend, lengthening the back. Down we go again. Stay down here in our squat position for our static move. So grab your blocks or your cushions under your heels if your heels do not reach the ground. Otherwise, with your heels in the ground, prayer position, staying in the squat. Squat is a fantastic yoga move for your whole body. Lengthens the back, opens up all the muscles in the heels, your Achilles tendons, back of your legs. So turning now on your back, on the mat, and pulling your knees into your chest. We're beginning our wind down now towards the end of our practice. Big hug. You've done very well. Roly-poly. And finishing that move. Into our bridge, pushing our pelvis towards the ceiling. Our hips are level and our knees slightly pulled together, holding that bridge. Our last strength and balance move. Dropping down. Well done. Great practice. Bring your legs out now. We're going to go into our Shavasana, relaxing everything. Dropping into our mat. Release any tension. Just gently scanning the body and bringing peace and harmony to this moment. One hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach. Staying here in Shavasana. And now really taking this last half a minute here. Feel the energy pulsing through your body. The energy that you've created. Let go. If you have more time, you can stay there in Shavasana, relaxing for another few minutes. But if you need to get on with your day, just come to a sitting position. Thank you for joining me in Gong Interval Yoga. Please subscribe and like if you'd like to see more videos. If you'd like an ad-free experience and access to all of my videos, please check out my Patreon account on the link below. Namaste.